Good afternoon, everyone. So this week has again passed by very quickly. Let's do a quick analysis for the trades for next week. Right. Let's start with Nifty. And if you look at the weekly close on Nifty, we do not see any reversal signs yet. All right. So although it is at a support, you can see it's a good support, but there's no signs of Nifty going up right now. So we'll still wait before we enter to take any trades on Nifty yet. So I don't have any positions, nor am I planning any trades on Nifty until I get a strong confirmation that it is starting its upward move. Similarly with Bank Nifty, it has reached the support, very strong support, but then again we don't have a reversal signal. So hopefully if next week closes with a strong reversal signal, then we can look at a further uptrend. That's the update on Nifty and Bank Nifty. Let's start with the trades which are giving opportunities, the stocks which are giving opportunities for next week. So we'd like to start with Asian Paint. If you see here, we had a reversal long back, and now it's a confirmation that we are looking for a new high. Right, we are at an all-time high in spite of Nifty being down. Right, so this is showing a lot of strength. You can see last week was strong, this week correction has happened. So I'm not expecting too much of a correction next week. This should be a buy from the start of the week itself. Looking at the candlestick, even today's candlestick has closed as a Marubozu, indicating all pullbacks are done. So I'm bullish on this. Whatever best price I get, I'd like to enter this and hold on to my buy. Okay, so Asian Paints bullish. Next one is Bajaj Auto. Okay, as you can see, we are at a support. It is bullish, but we also have nearby resistance. So this is mostly for intraday. You can be bullish, but the target is only 2,700, 100 rupees target. So it's a decent intraday trade, but you have to look at your risk to reward, the entries, the stop losses, all of that. We are basically trying to capture the correction. On the daily chart, we see that 2769 is the next resistance, but 2700 is actually a very safe target. Bank of India, as you can see, today's candle was an indecision, but on the weekly chart we have just broken out of a very strong horizontal channel that you see here. Right, this has been there for quite some time and it's a very strong one. So we're expecting now a lot of downward movement. So this is bearish. Next week, I'm expecting this to continue to fall. Nifty Bank, like we discussed, is at the support. Bata is another trade which is looking like a potential buy. The reason being, last week was bullish, this week again rejection, but it has not touched the support, so I'm not that confident on it, even though it seemed like a good opportunity. So for this, on a daily chart, if you see, we can be bullish on this, but only after a close above 1330, which is the nearby resistance. If this breaks, then we can look at further pullback. Else, we could be further down on the downside. Bharat Electronics, you can see it is starting its downtrend, continuing the downtrend actually. If you look at the bigger picture, it seemed like it was bottoming out, but now the scenario is kind of changed. So we had 38% pullback, and now we are looking to test the low of 86 next week. So I'm bearish on this. And looking at the candlestick, I'm not even expecting too much of a correction right now, because the correction just completed this week. These two candles were the correction. So further downside on BEL. Bharat Heavy Electronics also on a bearish trend. You can see the Marubozu candlestick completion below the recent low at the previous support, all right, indicating very strong bearish move. So here again we are looking at further strong downward momentum, but in this case the ideal entry would be around 60 after the pullback, not at the current price. CSE, if you see on the weekly, we have a nice rejection candle, really strong one, and that too after touching our support. So further upside, next target would be 806. I'm bullish on this for the coming week. And you also see that price had moved up. Let's see the retracement levels. So we did a 50% retracement, and now we're looking to test the highs. So before it reaches the swing high, the first target is just the previous weekly high which happened in July, and that is 815. Chennai Petro Company, this is strongly bearish. You see the downward move, pullback, rejection, and a confirmation. So expecting continuation of the downward move here. Whatever pullback was expected already happened today. So looking at a hourly bearish confirmation would be a good idea to start selling this. Most of the stocks that you see are giving sell signals, but some are still, the ones which are giving buy signals are actually really strong ones. So here's Dish TV, which is again given a strong bearish confirmation after a period of sideways movement, just like what we saw here earlier in the month of Jan, right? So first target obviously is the swing low, which is 19.4, but with the momentum of the candlestick, you can see it's a Marubozu candle. We are expecting further downside, a new low to be formed soon. So Dish TV strongly bearish. Divi's Lab, you see we are looking at a further pullback till 1474. Engineers India again broke out of a strong support, a sideways channel, right, and a strong breakout. Because of this slight rejection, we might see a pullback, so you'll have to check the daily before you find the entry, but the direction is on the downside. Yeah, so we had a rejection here, so I would say a better entry would be around this range of 102. That would be an ideal entry for this stock. Escorts has been on the bearish trend for a while, and we discussed this trade just after this weekly close. So last week went quite well. Last week. This current week we just closed, did not move much, Escorts, but then you can see we have a long way to go. So target is 415, and there isn't any support level in between. So I'm pretty sure we have very good probability of market reaching this target, right? So I'm strongly bearish. I'm already holding a call, a put option on this for about 2 weeks now, and that's doing well. I would recommend this to be a short trade for most of the students who are actually comfortable with options. Okay, moving on to Godrej. See, we have a nice 200-day support and a strong rejection. So this is giving us a good signal to enter, and we'll just check the retracement levels also, which is, so we are getting a rejection at 61.8, which is a good support level. So I'm bullish on Godrej Consumer. HDFC, as you see, there was a nice strong move and then a good correction. So when I say good, I mean we have seen a correction of 61.8%, which is a golden ratio. After this correction, we also see this rejection candle indicating now it's time that the market starts to move up again. So I think this rejection all happened today itself. Yes, that too after the third support. Here we are looking at further downside. Market did a lot of rejection for last 2 weeks and now seems like we are back on the fall. This is Kaveri Seed Company and we are looking further downward movement on this. Marico, if you see, very nice rejection and exactly at the support. And look at the size of the candlestick. The body is engulfing last 2 weeks and a nice long wick also. So I'm expecting the market to touch 395 soon. But as of now, I'd like to buy this just on the opening of Monday itself. Muthoot, here again we have a rejection and a reversal signal. So that's why I'm bullish on this with a stop loss just below this week's low, which is at 569. NMDC has been in a downtrend. Last week it did do an engulfing, but it rejected. So this week it has completed that movement of rejection, and now it is giving clear signs of further downside. So first target would be the next support at 90. And to look at your entry, you will have to see how the daily is. So yes, we are at a support. You might see a pullback, which will give you a better entry for a short trade. So I'd be on the short side for this, not on the long, because daily shows 200-day moving average, but weekly is clearly showing us the resistance and the continuation of the downward movement. Pidilite Industries, you can see nice reversal signals with good rejection candles. So this is bullish. You can see the strength of the candle here. Sun TV is giving signs that it is completed. It has completed this correction, sideways movement, and is ready to continue its decline. So further downside on Sun TV as well. Tata Global Beverages are actually looking strongly bullish. We had a bounce from the lower supports earlier, and last 2 weeks we are seeing some rejections, correction, and now a confirmation that the market is looking at further upside. So Tata Global Beverages, I'm bullish. If you see the daily chart, you can see that the trend has already started, and the recent highs have also been broken. TCS on the weekly chart, nice rejection and it's a reversal signal. So we are back on the uptrend on TCS. Torrent Pharma is actually bullish. The reason being, although last week itself it gave a bullish sign, but this week there was not much of a movement, right? But even then, the trend is still bullish. So we can enter into this trade in the coming week. Union Bank is again breaking the lows. It needs to still break 62 before the fall starts. So I'm still bearish on this. Workhard is continuing its downward move, but for the entry, you will still have to wait for the entry because it has fallen a lot. So I'm expecting the entry to be around 320. I would not enter at the current price. Yes Bank is still going sideways, so no trade here. Alright, that's it. These are the stock recommendations for next week. I hope this week was good. I had a good week, and I'd like your comments about this video or any question that you might have about the analysis. Please feel free to share it with us. Okay, that's it for now, guys. In the meantime, just wanted to give an update. If you're looking for trading signals while during the week, we have our app on the Play Store, Hexaurum app. Once you download the app, you can get access to daily or trading signals while the week is happening. So this video is only once a week, But during the week, if we have any trades, that's where we post our trades. So I'd like you to go ahead and download this app from the Play Store if you're interested to take signals from the Indian market stocks. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much. See you guys.